Natural resources, and especially mineral resources, belong to the people, and what that means is that the people have a right to not only inherit those resources but also to benefit from them. And in more recent years, there's been a situation where that right, the birthright to benefit from the resources that are God given, is compromised by the ability of those who are in positions of influence or they hold capital to exploit those resources to do things that lessen the value. What is done, for example, is through using companies and other corporate structures to hide the identity of those people who are able to manipulate those structures, to hide profits, to hide money that ought to go into government coffers to develop their countries and reduce poverty. And so beneficial ownership in Zambia has come as a tool that can help the government to retain the much needed revenue to develop the country. And so in 2017, through the Companies Act, the government legislated that all companies that are registered to operate in Zambia declare the beneficial owners, meaning the natural persons that are behind those companies. So the challenge is that much as we do have a law in place requiring the declaration of beneficial ownership to the company registry through the Patents and Companies Registration Agency, the compliance is still quite low as compared to what it ought to be. The law has been in place since 2017 and this is 2022, and not many companies have declared the beneficial owners behind the companies. And so a lot has to be done to educate industry, and also a lot has to be done to educate the citizens to know that they have the right and the law provides for them to be able to use this data, especially for civil society, to use it to identify corruption risks, especially in the area of procurement of goods and services within the mining and other sectors. In the mining sector, it is particularly unique because the government is trying to promote what is known as local content in terms of the mining companies being able to source goods and services from within the economy. But the integrity of that system and how it can be justified will be enhanced by being able to know that, for example, there are no politically exposed people who are in positions of influence currently that are obtaining contracts through dubious means of hiding behind companies and at the same time benefiting and not enabling the Zambians who can ably participate in those sectors to gain the benefit. So there is a lot that the country stands to gain from implementing beneficial ownership, because it will really lead to money that is leaving the coffers of government to actually come back